Right, morning. Morning. How's that picture? Because I've got a different lens and I'm not sure about it. Hang on. I think it might be a little blurry. Hang on, I can hear myself. Morning, Linda. How's that picture? Is it better? Is it okay? Because I'll tell you why. Morning, Sue. I'll tell you why. It's a wide lens camera lens, so I can have the camera nearer me. But I think the picture's a bit blurred. Is it okay? Shall I get rid of it? Blurry, isn't it? I'll tell you why. I'm getting rid. It's like having an eye test, right? What's your vision like with the lens? And what's it like without the lens? Hang on. I have to move you back though. Let's see your comments here. It's like having an eye test, right? What's your vision like with the lens? And what's it like without the lens? Hang on. It's very blurry. Let me just get you sorted out. Hang on. I'll just have to have the camera further back. Morning. Maria, grab yourself a chair. Without. Better without. Definitely. Honestly, you spend so much money. If you would believe how many microphones, all equipment, I've got fisheye lenses, I've got everything here. And they're rubbish. Anyway, who's got their spiky balls? If you haven't got any balls, don't worry, because everything can be done without them. Or you can use tennis balls. If you've got some tennis, no, it's not for you. Oscar's looking at me. You can use tennis balls. Got you on phone, Mel. Okay. Better without. So, balls. So, the difference is with tennis balls, obviously you're not going to get that stimulation that you would with the spiky balls, but it still works. You're getting that pressure. It's more like pressure point. So, we're going to start with placing your... I don't know what the mirroring's like on here, but I've got my left foot on the ball. So if you mirror what I'm doing, I've got... No, I hope it doesn't nick your balls too. Okay, we're just going to roll. Now I could say before the class, do a bit of rolling beforehand, but I know what people are like and they won't do it. So that's why I'm starting with the ball rolling underfoot. Okay. So in some cases it might be a bit painful. What I want you to do is put more pressure on, even if it is a bit uncomfortable. And then I want you to change the angle of the foot. So you're going outside the foot. So I've got a sort of a little bit of a... I've twisted my ankle slightly, so I'm targeting the outside of the foot. Check that I'm all on. Okay. And then we're going to change, and this is really important to get the instep, because so often you get these fallen insteps. So we're really working into that instep pressure. The only thing, if you use tennis balls, if you're using a tennis ball right now, put it on your mat rather than the wooden floor, because they'll slip. Okay, now can you feel any areas that feel a bit tender? I want you to work on them. Take the weight into that area. This is why you might need a chair nearby. If you've got, your balance isn't great today. So we're pressing in, and it might feel uncomfortable, and that's not a bad thing. It's just the nerves, the tight fascia. So we're pressing in. I'll turn that down because I can still hear myself. Roll it. Doesn't have to be that precise, but you're just moving it, and you're starting to increase that pressure on the ball. I'm trying to think of an alternative because I know there's a couple of people that may not have the equipment today. You can get these on Amazon. Don't just buy willy-nilly though. I'll give you a link if you need one, because sometimes they're far too hard and painful. And change direction and then go back to the rolling. That leg might be aching a little bit, or that ankle might be aching a little bit. Press harder. Now press the heel. So you've taken the weight into that heel, and you're sinking and pressing that heel down into the ball. Okay, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. But we take a squat here, pushing up through the heel, pushing up through the heel, and again pushing up through the heel. Push. Let's go a little bit lower. So again, you could do this without the balls, and then pushing back up. Go back to your rolling, and then place that foot down, and it probably feels different from the other side. Okay, lighter. Switch sides, forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. And this is good for, am I freezing? It's good for if you've had an injury further up the kinetic chain. Knees, hips, shoulders even. Work the instep. The instep relates to, if anyone does reflexology, the instep relates to the spine and the stomach. So sometimes you're doing this and you can get a strange sensation in the stomach. You can feel maybe a release through your spine. It can make your roll downs more efficient. Keep going. Keep going. I think that's Jennifer saying morning, morning. Work to the outside of the foot. And instep. So I'm making a bit calmer today because Friday, everyone thought it was going to be floaty Friday, and it wasn't. It was quite hard. So remember, Monday and Friday you're more traditional. Although, I mean, this isn't, I'd say, was it traditional? And Wednesday is always the harder class. Press the heel. Because the Wednesday, I have to explain, because new people coming in sometimes get a bit of a shock when it comes to Wednesdays, but it's a well-being workout that I did at Nuffield, and because, well, I was missing it, I put it on as an extra, because before this was only 2 classes a week, but now we're doing 3. So we're pressing in. You might feel a bit tender. Great big wood pigeon out there. He's attacking my bird feeder. If I say to the dog, what? Beddies! Beddies! That's my little guard. Right, and then come back, press it into the ball foot, a little bit of a stretch. And back. Now we're going to get both balls. We're going to press the heels into both balls. It's like you're wearing high heels, standing nice and tall. So this is going to enable you to go into a squat without compromising the knees, hopefully, okay? So we sink down into a squat and push back up. You probably find that you can go lower. So if you imagine all the fascia in the feet becomes tight, and this stimulates it, releases those tight areas. It may feel uncomfortable, but as long as you can bear it, if it's too much, just stop. Okay, now hold here. Now I said it affects the rest of the body. Float the arms up. Keep the shoulders down, open the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Bring back and take that squat. Really push into the heels as you lift, so you're really firing into your glutes. The arms float up. You inhale, opening the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Coming back, coming down, and take a squat. Push back. Lift, open, squeeze back, come back, and down, and hold it. Open the arms. 1, 2, 3. Again, you don't need to use the balls. Let's just float the arm up and over. So you've still got the heels on the balls. Up and over, up and over, up and over. I'm going to change the angle. So I'm going to go a little bit wider with the legs, a little bit wider, not too. And I'm going to have a little bit of external rotation into the bones going into the hips. So my toes are kind of like 10 to 2, I'd say. Whatever is comfortable for you. You might need to adjust it as you go in. So we're going to take a squat. So you can probably go deeper because of the position of the legs. But I really want you to push in to those heels. So you squat down, push up, squat down, very persistent that wood pigeon, and then push up. Squat down, now we'll take it slow, push up. Squat down, push up. Okay, raise the arms up. I'm gonna lace the hands together. He's enormous. Okay, rotate. Oh, should have turned that off. And back. Let me just turn that onto silent. So keep with your rotations. So you're having to work a little bit harder with your stabilizing. Inhale, center, exhale. Watch those shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And back. And rest down, take another squat. Now you've got a real balance challenge coming up. You might find you're going deeper now. Okay, I want you to take one foot off the ball. If you haven't got a chair handy, move near a wall. I'm just hoping my balance is all right today. Okay, I'm going to lift one leg up. I'm going to take a squat. And then push back up. And do it again. Take a squat. Push back up, one more. Take a squat, so the heel's still, whoopsie, on the ball. And push back up. Got so many devices here. Okay, we're going to change sides. Okay, so we're pressing the heel into the ball, thinking about what's ahead and the challenge that you're going to have, so the mind-body can connect and get used to. Now, I immediately feel that I'm less stable on this side. This is the ankle that I broke. So I'm really taking it nice and slow as I push back up. Keep going. You're freezing. Am I? Am I freezing? Stick with it. I don't really want to come out and come back in. Am I back on? Hang on. Because I'm not freezing for me, which is weird. Am I okay now? Let me know. Let me know if I'm all right now. I'm keeping an eye. Yes, back on. Oh, okay. I didn't think, because I'm not freezing my end, you see, because I've got it on my iPad and I'm not freezing my end. Ready? Lift, go into a squat. And then push back up and then come back down. How do the feet feel? They feel floaty. Floaty Monday. Circles. See, everything can work more efficiently now. And we're going to roll down. So take your time, okay? Feet flat. Make sure you're in neutral. A little bit of connection with your core. Tuck your chin and begin the roll down. Remember that massage that we did through the instep? That, believe it or not, helps you articulate better with your roll down. Of course, you don't have to roll all the way. Roll back up, navel to spine, rolling back up, shoulders back and down. And we're going to go again. So it's an inhale, tuck the chin and roll. Didn't realise I was so close to the camera, I do apologise. Roll down. Roll back up. And down. Okay, now we're going to use the balls to free up the pelvis. And then what that's going to do is make our shoulder bridge more efficient. So you need a wall. You're going to place the balls in the pelvis, fatty bit of the bum. Okay, so we're going to move them, but I want you to lean in, lean in. Okay, lengthen through your spine and just lean in. That alone might feel quite nice. And then you're just going to roll gently up and down. So your feet aren't close to the wall, they're away from the wall. So it also gives you a bit of opposition to push into the balls and just massage again those areas that can become quite tight. And in some cases they can affect, if there's tightness there, can affect the sciatic nerve. So we're just trying to be even with our pressure each side. Keep going, keep nice and slow. Okay, now go side to side. Don't go too far because you'll lose them. You might have to readjust the position slightly, that's fine. Just going side to side. So, piriformis. Circles. Looks a bit strange. Other way. You've got to get these you've got to get the balls right. You've got to get the right balls for this. The hard ones kill. Okay. So now we're going to focus on the SI joint. So we're going to take the balls a little bit closer together and a little bit higher up. This is usually less tender than the other variation. So we're leaning in, okay, and then just up and down, up and down. Go side to side, so not too far. We're focusing on that specific area. We're being site specific, just side to side. Circles. So this can help with sciatica, these exercises. Charlotte? Who else? I'm trying to think. Circles? Okay. Take one ball out and you want the other ball into the coccyx. And you're pressing in. Okay, you're pressing in. Up and down. Use the legs to form pressure. Sometimes it can make you feel a little bit strange as well, like it can affect your stomach. Another thing that we've all found, I know, is it can, about an hour later after using them, so maybe towards the end of the session or maybe afterwards when you're having a cup of coffee or tea, your feet will start itching. And that is blood flow. It stimulates the blood flow and the circulation. So that's why you sometimes get that itchiness. So it's not a bad thing. It's annoying, but it's not a bad thing. And then circles. That can be a bit tender. Change direction. I find it fascinating the way you're using the balls in the arches of your feet, and it affects your stomach, but it's true. And that's why you can sometimes actually you can feel a bit nauseous. Okay, so we're all still there. Good. Let me just move my mat because it's a bit, needs to go towards there. We're going to come down and we're going to massage the shins here. So anyone that does a lot of running, so I immediately think, Pippa, do you do a lot of running? Who else? Sue, do you? Anyway, let's massage anyone that has had shin splints or anything like that. So you're coming into a 4-point kneeling. And you're going to place the ball towards the outside, not on the knee, underneath the knee, but towards the outside, not the inside. Okay? And then you're just going to roll. How much pressure you place, I don't want you to place pressure into the knee, but place below the knee into the shin and press. Can feel uncomfortable. Towards the ankle and then push back. Push back. I do hope no one has got a vest on, because when we do the shoulder work, it's going to feel uncomfortable. So you might want to shout to someone to grab you a t-shirt for when we do the shoulders. Other side. So you're just making a little bit of internal rotation. So you're targeting the outside of the shin, and you're just rolling forwards and back. Obviously not placing pressure into the knee. Okay. Let's not forget the hands. So, circles. Using your body weight as a tool. And then into the wrists and towards the forearms. So it's a little bit of core work here as well, just doing this. So you're rolling and back, rolling and back, rolling, coming back into standing. Place the balls just at the very top of the pelvis. People are going, gosh, she's going up, down, up, down. Okay. So towards the top of the pelvis, we're working our way up. Okay, we've done feet, ankles, hips. Now we're just at the lumbar spine, and we're going to roll and back. Rolling. You might want to take your feet a little bit further away. If they're on the mat, watch it. If they're on a wooden floor, because the mat will push forwards and you'll end up on your bum. Okay, let's just do a little arm raise. Arm raise. Whew, it's quite tender. Arm raise. Okay, let's take the balls a little bit closer together. So they're either side of the spine, they're not on the spine itself. And then, that's quite nice, that one, ish. Gonna get a bit of a red back. Okay, now get rid of one ball. And the other ball we're gonna place around about the base of the shoulder blade. On the shoulder blade, but the bottom section. Okay. Just going to move the arm up and down. You might get a bit of popping going on. Adjust it if you need to. If you find your head's away from the wall, that's fine, but not jutting too far forwards. Just raising up and down, up and down. And if you want to just shift it slightly, if you want to just see if you move it slightly and it makes a bit of a difference. Reach over and back. Reach to the side and back. Reach to the side again, and then reach over and then open. And we're going to continue with that one. So it's an over and open. Over. My other shoulder blade is not touching the wall. It's away from the wall, the other shoulder blade. Okay? So we're just rolling and back. Rolling and back. Then we're going to change sides. So find that area, press into that area, And then we go up and down with the arm. Up and down. Miserable day. There's even rain on this track. I quite like the sound of the rain though. Oh, now we've got C. Okay, reach it out to the side. Reach it up. Reach it out to the side. Reach it over. So I'm rolling slightly. The ball's rolling over my shoulder blade. So we've released the shoulders. Now we're going to bear weight into the shoulders, coming down to the floor. How do you feel? Let me know afterwards how you feel, because it's all very strange using the balls. So we're going to place the balls underneath the feet. Okay, I've got them sort of the mid-foot. So I'm not... my toes aren't on the floor and my heels aren't on the floor. Okay. So we're going to do a little baby bridge. Now your hamstrings might complain a bit. If your hamstrings tend to complain a lot when you do bridging, maybe have both feet on the floor rather than on the balls. Okay? Let's just start with pelvic tilts. Relax the shoulders, you just massage them. So it's like home self-care, isn't it? So then we flatten the back against the floor. Now you've just massaged that area so you get more out of your tilt. And then arch. Try to keep tension out of the shoulders, which we've also just massaged. Sometimes when you imprint your spine, your shoulders lift. And then arch. Okay, and then we're going to draw the pelvis back. Lift the tailbone, start to peel up into your shoulder bridge. Now you might not come up as high. Hold, peel down. Now you really do get a lot of feedback here. In other words, if you tend to take the weight into one side with your shoulder bridge, which a lot of people do, they've got a stronger side, and that side, maybe they've had an injury in their knee, ankle, hip, and that side overcompensates. So when you're doing your shoulder bridge, if you hadn't got your feet on the floor, you wouldn't get as much feedback. That side would just be getting stronger and stronger and stronger. The more you rely on it, this side gets weaker and weaker and weaker. Using the balls, it gives you more, you can really tell when the hamstring's working really, really hard. So we're going to go again. So flat back. Lift the tailbone, evenly balanced, peeling up. Shoulder bridge, hold it. Peel down. Lay the tailbone away. You can arch a little bit at the bottom. We're going to do one more time and then we're going to massage the hamstrings because they've earned it. So lying from here, tilt the pelvis backwards, flat back, peeling up, opening through the hip, strength of the glutes, strength of the hamstrings, peel down. Good job I'm not teaching in the park this morning. And then arch the back and then release back. Okay, so I'm going to do a massage of the hamstrings. It can be a bit awkward if you've got dodgy wrists. So if you've got dodgy wrists and if it's uncomfortable, use your band and just have a brief stretch of your hamstrings. I'm going to use one ball to start with, just under the hamstring. Take the weight onto the wrist and roll. So this time tomorrow, I'll be teaching my first indoor class for, is it 4 months? It's try 2 balls, one higher up. Click, click. Other side, 1 or 2 balls, up to you. Sometimes it can be a bit awkward with your wrists. Oof. Okay, coming back down. Now we're going to place the balls a bit higher up than the SI joint, towards the lumbar spine, but not in the lumbar spine. So I would say towards the top of the pelvis. Okay, and then feet are flat, so you've got pressure just above the SI joint. So again, not in your lumbar spine. Hold here. If it's too much discomfort, come off. A little bit of discomfort's all right. Float the left leg up to 90 degrees. We're going to hinge that leg out to the side. Feel how the pressure shifts and then back. Now take that left leg forwards and back, core kicking in as well. Hinge it out to the side again. Bring it back. Take it forwards. And then back. And then lower that leg down. Rest it gently, float the other leg up. Time goes so quickly when you're doing pressure point. And then hinge that leg out. And back, forwards, and back. Hinge that leg out. So I would say this is a great little thing to do for the reasons I've just said, for, you know, releasing the whole body of tension, releasing the tightness in the body, self-care, but it's also good post or pre-exercise, pre-run, pre-gym. Okay, just makes everything work efficiently. And lower down. So I want more connection with your abdominals now, those deep, deep abdominals that we harp on about all the time. And then from here, we're going to lift the left leg to 90 degrees, lift the right leg to 90 degrees, a little bit more pressure there. Lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower. So there's a real connection deep in the abdominals. Lift, lift. I hope I don't keep freezing today. I do keep looking to check. Lower, lower. Lift, lift, hold. Hands over the chest. Extend one leg away. And back. Extend the other leg away. And back. So this is kind of multifunctional. You're getting a deep tissue massage. You're getting stability work. You're getting strength work. And you're getting focus and concentration. Exhale the leg away. Inhale it back. Exhale the leg away. Inhale it back. Exhale away. Inhale. How about both legs? And draw back. Both legs. And draw back. One more time. Both legs. Draw back. Feet to the floor. Rest the pelvis down. Okay, get rid of the balls. Take your arms wide. Palms face the ceiling. Okay, really relax the shoulders into the mat. They're going to be our form of contact with the floor. As we rotate the legs to the right, slowly, and keep the shoulder blades still. Hold, so you're not forcing them to the floor. Draw back, slowly, so you feel it in the waist. And back. Other side. Also good if you're feeling a bit stressed. Pull back. So I'll put this under topics, relax, say, what shall I call it? Trigger point and relax or something, so that you know if you want a really nice slow session. And this is what you think will be ideal. You can find it under topics. And bring your arms down by your sides. Slide the left leg away, take the right arm, float it above. What's your mobility like? Is it better? Do you feel less likely to lift the rib cage as you take the arm back? There's tightness, sometimes the rib cage lifts. So we extend back. Some people hate these slow classes, some people love them, but there are the few that like to work a bit faster, but try it. Draw back, palms face each other, shoulder blades are heavy into the floor and the shoulders are away from the ears. So you've got the width of the collarbone and the length, the distance between the ear and the shoulder. Inhale the left arm up towards the ceiling, the arm lifts, the collarbone moves forwards. The shoulder blade separates from the spine in the back. Draw the shoulder blade back down to the mat. The collarbone widens. The palms are then facing each other. And then again, inhale, lift. Other side. And then draw back down. So think of the bones moving. The shoulder blade draws down, the collarbone widens, and then the arms are then symmetrical. And then again, reach up, left side, or whatever side you're on. Arm lifts, the collarbone moves forwards, the shoulder blade glides around the rib cage. And then we draw the shoulder blade back down. The collarbone widens. The palms face each other. Try closing your eyes and really focus on the bones moving. My foot's just started to itch. So right side, so we reach up. I'll be interested to know Sarah, because she broke her ankle the same time as me, and draw back down. When you do the ball work, does the weaker side, does that itch more? With the scar tissue and everything. Reach out. Because it's always my right foot that itches more. And then back. Now palms face forwards. Shoulder blades heavy and stable. Float the arms up above, inhale. Exhale, how's that movement? Does it feel freer? Inhale. Think of the arms floating. Exhale. Low. We're going to inhale here, and when we exhale, we're going to curl up and straighten one leg, and then take that leg back down. Inhale. Exhale, circling round. Tuck the chin. If you don't want to tuck this, if you don't want to curl up, that's fine. Reach that leg away. Inhale. Exhale, circle. And then rest both legs down. Press into the heels, so you're straightening your legs. And stretch. Again, think of how the shoulders are feeling. They feel freer. Are your arms going further back than they would normally? Go back. Okay. Grab a cushion. Oh God, my stomach's churning. That'll be that instep work. It's so strange. Okay. Take a lie down. And just reach the arms. Don't overreach the arms, in fact. Just place the hands together. You've got the cushion here for to keep the alignment. That's finished already. Okay, we're going to do chest opener. Close your eyes if you're comfortable with that. Imagine a red balloon in your chest cavity, okay? Just give you something to focus on. We want the balloon to inflate, so we do it on an inhale, and we lift the arm on the inhale. The balloon inflates, and then slowly deflates on the exhale. Don't think that your arm has to go all the way to the floor. It doesn't. The end goal is not to get the arm necessarily to the floor. The end goal is to take the arm as far as your mobility will allow you to do without forcing it. Opening up your chest. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you close. Inhale, open. This is a good one as well to do at the end of the day as well as the start. Now let's hold the open phase, taking the arm up, holding it, and we're going to bring the legs to centre. You're going to find you're a little bit off your mat, so just shuffle yourself back on, take your legs over to the other side. I'm actually going to turn round, otherwise I'll be facing the wall. Slide that over there. I hope I'm in shot. Yeah, I am. So we open. close. How does that feel, that side? Dawn, I hope you're doing this. Hopefully, I've checked the weather report and it's looking all good for Wednesday. And I think all good for Thursday morning in the park as well. It's just today's a bit pants. Hold the next one. I've got 2 spaces for the park on Thursday. Doug, I think you should join us, seeing as you were there anyway last week. Okay. Now, grab your ball, your big ball, or if you haven't got one, don't worry, use a cushion. What am I doing? Open your arms up. Take your feet as wide as your mat and let your knees roll inwards. Think of the back of the pelvis. Think about that massage that we gave it in our standing position. Also in our supine position. So now I want you to feel almost like a softness in the back of the pelvis. Softness and a widening. Now taking the focus further up. We're going up towards the lumbar spine. So we lose connection, probably lose connection slightly with the floor at that point, unless you've got quite a flat back. So we massaged that area, we took it up into the shoulder blades. So take your focus into the muscles around the shoulder blades and just think of the shoulder blades widening and softening into the mat. And as the shoulder blades widen and soften, your collarbone also widens. And you feel a sense of an openness through the chest. You can take your focus back to that red balloon in the chest cavity, and as you inhale, the balloon inflates. And you want to fully deflate it slowly. And again, inhale. Fully exhale. Keeping that openness through the chest and the width of the collarbone and the softness of the shoulder blades, just let your head roll from side to side. Let's do nose spirals. So you visualize the tip of the nose, center of a spiral. You want to work your way out of the spiral. But whilst you do this, you've got to keep a softness around your jawline. change direction. And then I want you to just lie still. Your breathing is normal. Bring your knees in towards the chest. It's ruined it with the phone ringing. Bring the knees in and just rock from side to side. I break my neck to answer the phone and it's like, have you had an accident? It wasn't your fault. Yes, I did, nearly answering this bloody phone. Okay, rock up. How are we feeling? Let's bring you over here. Are we asleep? Ooh. All good, fine. I hope it was. I hope it didn't freeze. You all going snoozing? Everyone's snoozing. Tortured. Yeah, it is a bit torturous. Where was it torturous? Under the shoulders.
Floaty Monday. I think people are disappointed it was a floaty Friday, so I thought about this.
Floaty Monday. Still, we've always got Wednesday, haven't we? Good, Carol. Oh, you haven't heard yet, Linda? So you might see me tomorrow. Feeling dozy. Go and have a doze, Linda. You never know, you might get a cancellation today. I hope so. It'll be lovely to see you. Apart from the dog stealing my balls and drop rubber chicken on your face. Hot and prickly. Who's got itchy feet? My right foot always itches towards the end of the session whenever I've used the balls. So, okay. Well, I hope you have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Good, so. Brilliant, Alex. I bet Lucy didn't like that though, because Lucy likes it being lively. So I shall see you all Wednesday morning. Or I'll see you if you're coming to Nuffield tomorrow teaching. Hopefully, Linda, hopefully you get in. Love the cushion. Got cramp in my foot when you did the front of you. Hang on. When we did front of leg, got cramp in my foot. Maybe you're over pointing your toes, possibly. She gave up. I knew it. I told you. See, I know what you all like. Right, I'm going to go make myself a cup of coffee and look after my itchy foot. So, I shall see you Wednesday. Have a lovely day. Any questions, any comments, anything you wanted me to put in even Wednesday, let me know. And I shall see you later. Bye.